Hey, this is Paul. This is a repair for Michael. This is a K4600. Came to me dead. No picture on the screen whatsoever. Took me a little bit to figure this guy out, but I got it up and running and looking good. First thing I started with was I tore it all apart. When I work on 4600s, I take the power section off. I take the boards off. I remove the flyback. I take this plate off. I unsolder the width coil, and I get down to the bare main part of the chassis. Reflow all the header pins and connectors. I do the same thing with the daughter boards and the power board here. Do some reflow work on the neck board. Put all new caps on, all Nichicon caps. I did all that and powered it up, and I got neck low. I got good B+, I got good G2 voltage, but absolutely no picture on the screen. I also had good high voltage, so it was very odd that I was getting no picture on the screen. So I went through the schematic, and it looked like to power this board and power this board, it needs a 15 volt power supply from the flyback. So I went to the beginning of the flyback and traced my way back and found a diode that I went over before, and the diode tested good, but it was just a little bit of a cold solder joint right there. Actually, the diode kind of wiggled its way out of the solder joint, so I just resoldered that back in, and we got a good picture. It's been on my test ring for several hours, and no other problems have popped up. I enjoyed working on this one, something different. Little oddball problem that happened, so it makes you a better tech if you get some oddball problems once in a while that you could figure out. It makes you better for the next job, and you get more familiar with the chassis and how they work and where the power is derived from. Right there's the flyback. That 15 volts came from the flyback. It hit that diode and just stopped dead at that diode right there. So nothing was working. So it was a good learning experience. Anyway, this guy's been on my testing rig for several hours. I'll box this guy up and send it home. See ya.